Hello again, it's Joey John McGuire. I'm in a new watering hole. It's just before you go over Putney Bridge. It's called the Golden Lion. Putney Bridge towards Putney, just before you go over. This pub is immaculate, oldie worldy. Can't really fault it. It's got a lovely garden at the back. Been coming here for about a week and a half now. Friendly staff, absolutely wonderful pub. They do food, good food, and also the prices. They're on par or cheaper with Witherspoons, and that's saying something. Same sort of food, and I haven't had a bad pint here in a week and a half. How about that for London? That is brilliant. I'm about to recite my latest poem. It's called Appalling Conduct, which I did in the early hours of this morning. I spent last night, as I spend any other night, recuperating and alone with my thoughts, with a few short lapses from being wide awake. Only last night was somewhat different, in that the night's rain, gentle as it was, never once ceased until the early dawn. Its constant pitter-patter pacifying, so much so, even the blackbirds were silent for once, but also it kept the terror tremors at bay, for which I was grateful, always willing to accept small mercies from whatever source, as any respite is better than none when in the cruel clutches of post-traumatic stress disorder. I was glad of any form of help, especially after the turmoil of the previous week, a week where I witnessed the ugly side of humanity from my lonely position of mental and physical disability, shocked to have the vile threats of ignorance directed solely at me, who sat quietly minding his own business, presenting no threat to anyone, all on my own. Once again in my life, I stood my corner bravely, a stranger, and very much alone and outnumbered, hence the troubled substance of this poem. But to speak honestly and wisely, my biggest shock of all was that in a room full of supposed grown-ups, no one felt the need to intervene. Such is what life has come to in our modern age. Joey John McGuire. Poem about being disabled. I've been having problems for about 5 years since my heart attack, and I have an awful lot of rheumatism going on, waiting for a hip hop, and I'm in a disability chair. And I get threatened every week. It's unbelievable. Anyway, there's the poem.